What's up all the people on the internet? My name is Malo and this is DailyPlus. Hello everyone and welcome once again to DailyPlus, your favorite show about everything Eurovision. So as always, we have a couple of Eurovision news, we also have a couple of Junior Eurovision news. We are doing a throwback back to one of the old Junior Eurovision contests, and of course we have the Song of the Week. But before we get started with that, I just want to say that Best of JESC has started again. If you remember last year, we had a contest to find the best Junior Eurovision entry, which we did through a bunch of polls over at our website. Now we're doing that this year again, but a little bit different. Instead of starting with the best from each country, we instead have the best from each contest. So far we've done the contest in 2003 and 2004, but there are still plenty of contests you can vote for. So remember to go to our website where you can find all the details. Okay, now let's get into the news. And we're starting with the news that Swedish broadcaster SVT wants to change the time of Eurovision. SVT feels that 8 PM CET would be a much better time for Eurovision than 9 PM, which is what it's been for a while. The argument for it is that a lot of young people in some of the Eastern countries have a lot more trouble watching Eurovision as it ends very late in those countries. Therefore, moving the contest an hour further might be able to get more viewers in. Now, whether or not EBU approves this idea or not is still not sure, but it's definitely an interesting debate and a lot of people have different opinions on it. What do you think? Should Eurovision be changed from 9 PM to 8 PM? Let us know down in the comments below. In other news, 2 more countries are ready for submissions for next year's Eurovision, those being Latvia and Estonia. Latvia has announced a few more details about next year's Supernova contest, and singers and composers can now send their songs in for the contest up until the 1st of November. A jury made up of national and international experts will be picking out 20 acts to compete in Supernova, and the artist for the show will be revealed sometime in December. Estonia is also ready for submissions for their show esti-plus, and you can send those songs in from today and all the way to the 2nd of November. 3 shows will be held for next year's Estonian final, 2 semi-finals on the 13th and 20th of February, and a final on the 3rd of March. Now for some Junior Eurovision news, because 2 more countries have decided their acts for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest in November. And the first one that picked this week was home country Bulgaria. "12-year-old Gabriella is going to represent Bulgaria when the show hits home soil in November. Now, just like many other countries, Bulgaria only picked their singer during their final. What song she's going to sing will be revealed at a later date. Italy has also decided their winner, and it's not just 1, but 2 girls. The 2 twins from Italy are ready to represent the country in the contest in November, after they won the special Junior Eurovision edition of Ti lascio una canzone. As most people probably already know, Italy won the contest last year but isn't hosting the contest for various reasons. But just like with the Bulgarian entry, their song will be released at a later date. And finally, the jury panel for the Dutch National Final Junior Song Festival has been released. Gerard Joling, JESC and Lenora Filippo will be in charge of the jury voting for this year's Junior Song Festival. However, there will also be a special kids jury, with the leader of that jury being Julia, who represented Netherlands last year. The grown-up jury will have 1/3 of the voting, so will the kids jury, and the last part is of course televoting. Now, if you want to watch the Dutch national final, you luckily don't have to wait very long, because the first semi-final will be shown on Dutch TV the 9th of September. Now it's time for some throwback time, because we're going back to one of the old Junior Eurovision contests. And today we're taking a look at the contest in 2009 when it was held in Kiev in Ukraine. This was not the first time that Ukraine had hosted a Eurovision event. Back in 2005 they hosted the Eurovision Song Contest, and when they hosted the Junior Eurovision in 2009 it was in the exact same venue. Pretty cool, huh? 13 countries were present in the contest, with Sweden returning and Lithuania, Bulgaria and Greece withdrawing. The winner of the contest was 14-year-old Ralph from the Netherlands, with his song Click Clack. Ralph is to this day the oldest person to win the contest, with his 14 years. Australia, Azerbaijan and Bosnia and Herzegovina were all broadcasting the contest despite not being part of it. And also, as a fun little side fact, the show was broadcasted on the 21st of November, which is the exact same date that the Junior Eurovision will be broadcasted this year. What song was your favorite from that year? Let us know down in the comments below. Okay, now it's time for Song of the Week. And since we just talked about the contest in 2009, why not take a song from there? So we're going back to 2009 and Belgium. Laura and her song So Feliz got 4th place in the contest. There was actually no 3rd place in the contest, as both Russia and Armenia came 2nd. This is definitely the best place that Belgium has ever had in the contest. And unfortunately they haven't taken part since 2012. I think there's a lot of people who would like to see Belgium back in the contest. Who knows, they might return someday. Anyway, that is all I have for this week's Daily Plus. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like and a favorite so we know you liked the show. And of course, click the subscribe button for more Eurovision and Junior Eurovision news and exclusive interviews. But remember, if you want even more Junior Eurovision and Eurovision, you can check out our website esc-plus.com. We post all the latest news as soon as they come out. And if you want some more from me, you can check out my show #Pigtails. It's all about music and culture and it's super cool. But that's all I have to say. See you next week.